So I'm gonna go for a midnight walk. There's nothing open around me where I can go get Coke or anything. Oh, hello everybody. This is Anomalous on Twitch and Vince Dragonborn on YouTube, bringing you Time Spiral. Also find more Magic videos on Magic Gathering Strat or MTGO This is round 3. We are playing against Forakin. I'll keep this. It's not great, but I'll keep it. This is for the Planar Chaos Booster. You get a Time Spiral and a Future Sight regardless for both of us. And I get to do my favorite thing, suspend... No, this is my favorite thing. My favorite thing is suspending turn 1 Dirkwood Baloth, turn 2 Ephemeron. But we didn't see either of those, because apparently people know that 5/5s for 1 and 4/4 flyers for 2 are good deals these days. I guess I should exile that. Back in the day, you used to get so many. And yeah, I'll just go like that. I'm going to get an island with my Search for Tomorrow, even though I have double red spells. Is that right? We'll see. We got time. Playing against another white deck. This one's blue-white. Ooh, this one we're probably not going to win, because that's an amazing card. A 3/1 Shadow. So good. Not Ephemeron good, but still pretty good. Yeah. Cast. I will get... I did. Island. Oh, I forgot to play the Scrib Ranger. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot to play Scrib Ranger. I should have played Scrib Ranger last turn. I didn't. Got too distracted by the Infiltrator Ilkor. Oh, I like the one that loots too. The Looter Ilkor. Oh, he says, right? Because that's what it's called, the Looter Ilkor. That card is terrible, though. And I am not just... It is straight up terrible. It is a 0/2 that you can sacrifice saplings to gain 2 life. Actually, I guess it's okay with Sprout Swarm. Because then you can go, like, pseudo-infinite. I'm just swinging for 2 here. I could have played it as a 5/1 last turn, but then my opponent could just play anything and it trades. This way I might get in a hit with the Morph. Note my opponent should be at 16 because Scrib Ranger should be in play. Alright, let's just always yield to this. Okay, we're getting hit. We're getting clocked. Clocked for 3. Sprout Swarm not very good against Infiltrator Ilkor. Just as a note. Shaper Parasite, on the other hand, very good against. I don't need to. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm going to flip this as a 5/1. I don't fear no Judge Unworthies. This doesn't get a... Oh. I was going to say, he doesn't... It's just still 2 turns until he gets a 1/1. I don't know what's happening here. This Judge Unworthy? Because Judge Unworthy... Oh, okay, you're just white mainlining. Okay. That's fair. My opponent should be at 3 less life, because Scrib Ranger should have been in play this entire time. Oh well. Now we get to do something sneaky. Maybe. No? Okay. I was hoping my opponent would attack with a white main lion. Then I could untap my Sporloth agent. Teferi's Moat. Okay, let's just see what you choose. Probably green? That makes sense. That's really good against... That's a really good answer to Sprout Swarm. Let me tell you. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just cold to that card. Well, not cold, but I am not warm. Let's put it that way. My opponent has a mycologist in hand. Teferi's Moat. Pretty good card. It might be worth something, too, just because I think it's a pretty good casual card, isn't it? Like, commander. I'll probably do another one of these if it's all weak, since I only have to get a planar chaos booster. This card was mediocre, but a lot better than mycologist. Which is terrible. Joke's on you. I have red creatures too. Alright, so my opponent should be at 3 less life, and it looks like it might matter. I have a whole bunch of removal I can draw to make this a lot better for me. I don't have any removal for that Teferi's Mode, though. I'm on a 3-turn clock? I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that indeed. Oh wait, and my opponent can sack this too? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're winning this one. Sprout Swarm would not get me out of it. Maybe if I had a mycologist. Ooh. That help? Not really. Alright, well, let's just attack. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. I can't see how I'm gonna win this. Another white main lion. Oh, just Dust Elemental. Oh, that's who got the Dust Elemental. Okay. Really wish I had a removal spell in response here. Just wipe my opponent's board. Alright. Because if I removed one of the creatures in response, then the Dust Elemental would have to bounce itself. I think I'll bring in Dead Gone here. Not Dead Gone. If I had Dead Gones, I'd be playing them. Okay, I go to 1. I think I'm drawing dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'm not drawing dead if my opponent just chooses to not block. Yes, if my opponent chooses to not block and I draw something, now we're dead. Alright, so we're playing as a real deck. For a planar chaos spec. Utopia Vow. That's not even really good against the thing. It has flash. It has flash. Ecologist. Rough seems okay. Yeah, I have no way to deal with that big ol' 6/6 besides Tumble. I guess I could bring in a Utopia Vow. Utopia Vow is really bad against all those bounce creatures, though. Especially when you can loop them. Very unfortunate. What should I do here? Draw more of my removal? I do have a lot. We have a Sudden Shock, 2 Shaper Parasite, Strangling Soot, Ghostfire. I have no answer to Teferi's Moat, right? No. No, I don't. So such good against my Sprout Swarm. Such good. I'm not cutting a Sprout Swarm, though. Cut an Aquamorph entity. We would love to play first. I'm not gonna mulligan, but it's not good. It needs a forest to get there. I really want to go for this midnight walk. For the people, I'm going for a walk after this. For people who don't know, it's almost midnight, but it's midnight walk. Oh, excellent. So we're getting a red with that, aren't we? Probably getting a red with that. We do have Strangling Suit in the deck, but we do have infinite other pieces of fixing, and we have a red card in hand. We're more likely to draw a red card. Ooh, perfect. Much more likely to draw a red card. Our opponent didn't see any Shaper Parasites, though if they know the format, they should expect them. Could have played the Mireboa there. Doesn't really seem like it does much good. Ooh, you have your own morph? I have to kill that. I think. Could be a Shaper Parasite. Oh, it's a Whipspine Drake. Okay. That's a fair trade. I mean, you do get your, it's his Infiltrator, but I'm okay with that. We can get another red with this, if we want. So we can cast the Intimidator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, maybe that was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to let my opponent pay 4 mana. But if it was a Shaper Parasite and I do anything but leave 3 mana open, I just lose my Shaper Parasite. And that makes me sad. Urza's Factory? Well, I have Sprout Swarm, so... Polarian Sentinel. Okay. Oh, okay. And I'll get a black. Can't attack. Could also make a token. I think I'd rather set up a Strangling Soot, not draw a land. Oh, wow. Playing against a real deck. Cannot beat a real deck. This is another archetype I like, just blue-white flyers. Revered Dead? Okay. Ooh, right. I can't do it because I cast it. Ah. Oh, well, then let's just make a dude. Let's see if we get countered. Nope. Okay. Oh, that only kills the one thing? Okay. This is the weirdest attack. My opponent might see through this. Okay. I want to cast Rough. Okay, that was okay. Not great. That was mediocre. Really wish I had more green mana, but then I kept a hand with no green lands, so... What are you gonna do? Keeps my opponent off Dust Elemental for a little while, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be awkward if it's a ash or a white main lion. Instead, I'm gonna play an intimidator, which I think got reprinted in Lorwyn or something. Yeah, when there was like giants and warriors and stuff. Target creature becomes a coward. Yeah, so I can pay red mana to make it so that they can't block. Because it's already a warrior. I can pay 3 mana to make one of my creatures a warrior. I also thought that was a warrior. Um... Let's just see what happens. It can return itself, so... But I want to play the giant. I don't want them to be able to just block with a mycologist. White main lion? Okay, you got me. Not really. I'd rather you have to pay 4 mana to return something. Okay, can't make a token. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. Should have left open white there, just in case Sunlance. Or not white, green there, just in case Sunlance. So my opponent has a Sentinel in hand, and hopefully not Dust Elemental. Dust Elemental would be a little awkward here, because it just kills me in 2 hits. Interesting. Interesting. I don't see any good blocks from my opponent here. Like with these two. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I'm going to make the 2 tokens this turn. Okay. Hopefully this isn't Teferi's moat. Even though they already know about the Sprout Swarm. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yeah. And then next turn my opponent's probably dead to strengthen numbers. They do have the mycologist token, so I guess not. Ooh, this is neither a sapperling nor a thing. Whee, Sprout Swarm. All right. Sudden shock. Cannot respond. All right. I like how that went. And yeah. Again, I could have attacked with everything, but there's like Dawn Charm and all these things that I don't know what my opponent's playing. I really like the sudden shock there, though, because you can't Dust Elemental or make a token. Discarding Magus of the Scroll? That's a pretty good card. Though, I have not seen a mountain yet. It's a good card, though. Like, I think we got this one. Yes. Pass the turn. Oh, I guess I could have won the game right there. I'm just terrible. I could have just strengthened numbers. Because it gives trample? Yeah, it gives trample. I forgot about the trample. Alright. So I concur that the Rough Tumble seems pretty good against my opponent. The Utopia Vow seems terrible. Flowstone Embrace doesn't seem bad, but... What am I cutting? I need creatures to win the game. Am I cutting Stonewood Invocation? For like a Flowstone Embrace? Stonewood Invocation's so good, though. Flowstone Embrace is removal. Yeah, let's do it. Need more mountains now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think I can cut an island. Mountain. Alright, let's call it a day. This is for all the not marbles. It's for a planar chaos pack. I will keep this end. Hey, that may or may not do anything. My opponent's deck is pretty good against fighting against Sprout Swarm. Like, okay, just Augural Deck. Good, good. I'm playing the Mire Boy here. Next turn, if I don't draw a land, I can Evolution Charm for a land and play it. By waiting a turn, I might draw a black, I might draw a blue. I think I'm getting blue because I only have the one black card. Yeah, so let's just attack. My opponent might do something that makes me want to regenerate. Right, you can gain 4 at your upkeep. Only on your upkeep. Okay. Let's go get an island. Play that island. Pass the turn. If I draw a land next turn, I'm probably playing the Aquamore Affinity? Is that right? I think that's right, because with Sprout Swarm in hand, I could probably kick this Primarch. I don't know, maybe I'm getting greedy there. If this is a... Oh, Crowclaw? I think I will sudden shock that. Oh, you're getting in for the 3, yeah. Alright, so we did draw a land, though. I don't really want to take that 3 damage. Like from the Crowclaw next turn, though. Alright, so if I draw a land, I'll play the Nomad. If I don't draw a land, I guess I'll play the Primarch. I main phase that removal there. I didn't have to. It's sudden shock. But so maybe I should have waited there because it is sudden shock. If it was any other piece of removal without split second, I definitely should have done it main phase because my opponent's got like white mane lions and stuff like that. Just hard casting the 3/3. I was just hard casting a 3/3. All right, we're on a clock. Do I want to trade strength in numbers for a loon? I don't think so. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not gonna work. Okay, I'll take 4. I might think about burning this Sprout Swarm. Depending on what my opponent does here. I don't know if I have time. Ugh, Augural deck is so good. That's brutal. That is the brutalist. I think I just attack with the Nomad. And see if I can get my opponent to pop that Augur, the Aven one. Oh. Oh, you have White Mane Lion? Okay. Okay. Alright, cast face down. Then cast. Oh, I guess I could have attacked with the. Oh no, right. Then I don't want to. I don't want to have to regenerate. I don't want to have to regenerate. I have a lot of removal. Well, I have a lot of dead cards too. You pluck there and there. Just trying to see if I want to burn this Sprout Swarm just to get another attacker. Now, my opponent's at 16. I'm probably losing this game. Oh, it's just main phase Dusk Elemental? Okay. Alright. Okay. I guess I should have burned the Sprout Swarm there. Oops. Let's see if it matters. One more attacker, which is 2 more points of damage. So my opponent stabilizes at 2 here. I am unfortunate times. That's not the right one to block. Seven, 8, 9, 14. Yeah, they have to block. Ooh, yes. Strength in numbers. Okay, my opponent wouldn't have died. If I would have played the token, they'd be at 2 less life. That's not an excuse, I think. I think I should have done it anyways. Oh, they decided not to sack for 4 life. I like that, because I have two lethal creatures. So we have a White Mane Lion, an Aven Augur. I already forget. I think a White Mane Lion and Aven Augur is all I know. Oh, and the Lucent Limited. Yeah. And a White Mane Lion in hand. Okay, so he has 2 blockers. Dead. Because you have 2 blockers. Right? You block here. You block here. Take. Dead. You take dead. I think my opponent, when they bounced the dude with the thing. Oh, sorry. My opponent said good game. Good game. So that's it for me. When they bounced the Aven Augur with a White Mane Lion, I thought they should have probably just sacked, like, taken that and then sacked the Aven Augur to bounce my board, which would have been great. It's yeah. That's what I think that's where they lost. Because I don't think I can race that, because then I have to replay my creatures one at a time, and then by that time I'm dead. I think that's what would have happened. And I misplayed terribly, but I guess I'm going to do another one of these later. Not today, I'm going to go for a midnight walk. Thank you everybody for joining me. Again, I'll do a little plug for anybody who's still here. Bam, Magic Gathering strat. Bam, me. See you later. Thanks.